What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 13 of this streaming car mechanic simulator 2021. We are going today, all we're doing today is we are taking that truck apart. That is a, was originally called the Smith 1500 from the first car mechanic simulator, but now it I think is called the Salem. Yeah, it's the Salem 1500. And what we're doing today is we are taking that car apart. We're going to be restoring it, but we're putting a little bit of a modification to it. We are going to take a giant V8 engine and put a supercharger in there and absolutely beef this bad boy up, and we'll see just how much horsepower we have. We'll put it on the dyno and everything and check it out. I'm going to go ahead and start taking everything apart. This is a fairly easy truck to rebuild. I've rebuilt quite a few of them in my old car mechanic simulators. Not too hard, really. Fun trucks to build. I love these body styles of trucks and everything. So I'll go ahead and get this off, and then we'll lower it back down and take this V8 engine out. I don't think we're going to use that same V8 engine because it's going to need I might need something different in there, but we'll go ahead and put it on the lift, or I'm sorry, on the engine stand here. And it doesn't look too hard to take apart. It's already got like most of the valve stems and everything out, so we'll take it apart and we'll see if we can reuse any of the pieces. If we can, awesome. If not, no big deal. But first, we're going to go ahead and take the tires off. We're going to take the suspension off. We do need to find a set of tires for this car, because I don't think we're going to be using the same normal tires here. Take these guys off. Brake shoe. Unfortunately, we're not able to put the brake shoe on the lathe. That will not be possible, so we are going to have to get a new brake shoe here. Rear shock absorber. Get this guy off. And actually, I think by the end of this build, we should definitely have the Smith 1500 for sure. I'm sorry, not the Smith 1500. We should definitely have level 21 on this guy. Thank you for whoever that is who is in here joining us. Welcome, welcome. I hope you guys are excited for this build, because I am. It's been a minute since I've seen the Smith 1500, and we're going to rebuild this one and put a pretty gnarly V8 supercharged engine in there. So I'm excited. I kind of want to see what it looks like with the supercharger coming out of the hood. I think it's going to look pretty sweet. So we're going to go ahead and take all this off here. So far, not that many rusted bolts. Cross your fingers that we don't get that many more. That would be fantastic. Make this build go a little bit faster. I am trying to go as quick as possible, because I know you guys don't want to really see me break all this stuff down. It's kind of boring. I get it. No. Rusted bolts. Alright. Let's get the rest of these guys. Gotta get that small rubber bushing. We are going to need 4 small rubber bushings for this side here. Oh, speaking of rusted bolts, leaf spring, rear axle, leaf spring. All right, let's go ahead and take all the suspension stuff off. We'll go ahead and get everything off on the front end here too. That way we can repair everything we need to, and then we'll go ahead and repair the whole suspension section. We'll get the brakes all redone, and we'll be able to do the whole bottom half as well as the exhaust, because it looks like we only had one exhaust piece to take off. It's not a bad thing. I mean, we can't repair exhaust pieces anyway, so it's no big deal. This off. Whoop. Rubber bushings. We all know that's my favorite part. The rubber bushings. Alright, get this guy. This guy goes first next. Alright, hope you guys are having a good day. It is Friday. It is the end of the week. On to the weekend. Not sure if you guys have any plans for this weekend. If you do, I hope you guys enjoy your plans. If you don't, stay tuned on Sunday, and I'll also re-say this near the end of the stream as well. But Sunday we are going to be rebuilding that Lamborghini that we found in the farm. I almost said farm. In the barn over there. That's going to be pretty sick. I'm excited. I've never built one of those before or rebuilt one of those. It is definitely a new car from Car Mechanic Simulator, so I am pretty stoked about that. Oh. Okay, these brake pads off, brake disc. Almost done. Oh, come on. Inner tie rod here. Get the steering sway bar front end link off. Steering rack. Front sway bar. Alright, no rusted parts there. Upper suspension arm, any rusted bolts? Ah, one more. Okay. That guy comes off, that guy comes off, and we are done with the suspension and the exhaust. So let's go over to our repair bench. Let's see how much we can repair. Hopefully we can repair a lot. It is Friday, so hopefully we can get a little bit of luck on our side. Ooh. So we can repair the brake shoes. That's good. I didn't think we could. Oh, so close. Ooh, I almost thought I was going to get a red there. Almost hit X a little bit too early. Oof. Okay. That was a bit of a tough one. That's definitely a tough one. I didn't expect to get that one. It's alright. It's just a brake caliper. No big deal. Speaking of brake calipers, that is going to remind me to go ahead and do the brake lathes so we don't forget. Oh, that was not good. Alright, so let's go get those brakes going. And we'll see just what we got on the back end first. I don't think we got our leaf spring rear drive axle. Yeah, wouldn't let us get that. Kind of a bummer, but it's okay. We'll get our fuel tank first and our fuel pump. Go ahead and throw that guy in there. We do need a V8 muffler. I did see that. I'll put that guy on there. V8 muffler. Yeah. Oh, hold on a minute. We have dual V8 mufflers here. I thought we only needed one. Alright. We'll go ahead and grab a second one. Put that guy in there. And then we need 2 middle mufflers, 2 front exhaust pipe, V8 OHVC. Let's hold off on those because I want to make sure we're getting the right pieces in there. I'm not going to buy those exhaust parts yet because we are putting a different engine in there, and the game thinks right now that we are putting in the original engine that was in here, and we are not doing that. We are going to be putting a different one in there. We need 4 of these rubber bushings. We're going to get like 10 of those. Let's get 12 of those rubber bushings because I know we need some for our front end here. Oof, rear knuckle housing B does not look good. And we're missing a rear leaf spring. Man, we didn't get as lucky as I thought we did. We need 2 of those, 1 of our leaf springs. That's kind of a bummer there. But it's alright. We did get pretty lucky with quite a few more parts. So rear shock absorber B, we'll go ahead and grab 2 of those. Leaf spring plate. Rear knuckle housing. Gotta get our U-bolts on there. We only need 1 U-bolt. We only have 1 that's not in good shape. Go ahead and grab that so we don't forget it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab these 2 wishbone shock absorbers because we are gonna have to make 2 springs for the front. Wheel hub 4. Okay, so we need 1 wheel hub 4. And we're good on the solid rear axle drives. Drum brake cylinder is good. Brake shoe is good. Let's get our wheel hub 4. Oh, we just need 1. And our 2 brake drums. We are going to need 1 brake caliper and 2 brake pads. And we are done with this side. We are not going to put the tire on yet because we got to figure out what size tire we need first off. Because that's going to be... I'm still trying to figure out what sort of rims we want to go with. Not entirely sure here because we do have... We are going to paint it kind of like a candy apple red. We'll see what it looks like. We're getting close to 1500. We're only about 28 away, it looks like. We'll be level 21. I have saved up a few skill points. I do like to save quite a few skill points because I don't want to or not. What are we doing here? I want to get to that small rubber bushing right there. There we go. Okay. That guy on there. Our cylinder, our brake shoe, and then we got our brake drum, and then we'll go and grab our brake lathe here. All right. Alright, gonna put these guys together while that works. We'll get our brake lathe, we'll start that up. Because we got another one we gotta do. Grab this guy. And we're gonna separate a tire to see what sort of rim we need. This one should be done. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Just fixing our brakes for the front. We already got the back done. We're actually looking at the wheels right now, trying to figure out what sort of wheels we want to do for this truck. All right, so we got a 16-inch rim. That's actually not a bad size rim. We might keep it normal. Off-road tire B. All right, so let's go into our rim department. See if we can't find a nicer style rim than the silver one here. It's kind of a tough choice. Let's go all the way to the end. What do we have here? Ooh, I like those retro rims right there. Those look pretty dope. Rim Retro 7 or Rim Retro 10? I think the 7s are kind of calling my name more than the 10. There's Rim Retro 1. There's a Retro 3. Those don't look too bad. That one looks like it's more chrome than black. Okay. Alright, it's going to be a tough choice. I think those 7s are going to look nice. Let's buy one at 16 inch, and then we'll buy the Retro at 16 inch. We'll see which one we prefer more. Alright, let's go in here. What's up, T-Law? Let's see, we need a... Alright, so 245, 75. 245, 75. 245, 75. Where's our off-road tires? There we are. 16, 245, 75. Alright. We're going to put both these on. I think we got both our calipers already. Balance these bad boys out. All right, let's go ahead and put tire number 1, which will be retro number 3. And then tire number 2. We'll put on this one. We'll see which one we like more. And we'll go ahead and get those rotated and balanced. All right, so there's the first one. That's going to be the back side of that. I'll be honest with you, we can almost go 18s if we wanted to. It would look a little bit bulky. Alright, so we got that one or that one. God, they're both good looking too. Golly, I don't know which one to choose. I'm gonna go with that one. Alright, we're taking this one off. That was what, Rim 3? That was Retro 3? Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go with the 7s. Alright, so we need 2 more 16, 245, 70s. 75, sorry. 245, 75s. And then we need 3 more Rim Retro 7s at 16 inches apiece. There we go. All right. I think that was going to be a better decision. Put these guys on first. That one off, and then we'll join the other 2 tires together. Rim Retro 7. Okay, I gotta make sure I don't. Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna sell that one and get that one out of here. Balance these bad boys. Balance this one. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Put this tire on. Yeah, I think those are going to look a little bit nicer. But we'll see. Alright, we're going to go over to our front cross member suspension here. Section number E. Put this guy in because we weren't able to repair it, so no big deal. No big deal. We're gonna get these rubber bushings in first. Don't want to forget these bad boys. And don't forget. Actually, no, I can't do story order cars this weekend because we're doing the Lambo rebuild on Sunday. No big deal though. We'll get more story order cars taken care of maybe next week or so. Alright, let's see here. We got front steering knuckle C. Did we repair it? We did. Awesome. Get our outer tie rod in here. Bottom suspension arm is good to go. Alright, so we need one bottom suspension arm A. I'll go ahead and buy that. Just so we have it. Got our wishbone shock absorber. That's going in. I don't think we can repair our sway bars. We cannot. So we need a sway bar B. And then our front steering sway bar front end link. We need 2 of those. Put this guy on here. Then our steering link. Oh, we need B's, not A's. Come on, Ghost. How did you mess that up? They look identical in my defense, though. It's alright. No big deal. Okay, upper suspension arm. So we are going to need one upper suspension arm as well. Just your normal upper suspension arm. Not B, just the normal one. There we go. And what about our front axle knuckle covers? We weren't able to get either of those. So we are going to need 2 front axle knuckle covers. We are going to need some wheel hub bearing caps, or some wheel hub bearings and wheel hub bearing caps all the way at the very end. Put these guys in. Get our ventilated brake discs. We got our brake pads. Got our brake calipers. And let's see. This guy on. Forgot to turn off my notifications. That's my fault. Alright, let's see here. We are done with the suspension. Let's go ahead and lower it down. We'll put all the things that are needed in the engine bay. We'll go ahead and get that stuff in there. Oh, we gotta take this fuse box out. Might be able to repair that fuse box. Let me go see if I can repair that fuse box really quick. I can! Can't repair that rim though. Oh well. Not yet. Alright, let's fuse box. We'll go ahead and add that guy in there. Alright, so we are going to need a battery. Radiator, C, power steering, brake servo. Let's go ahead and grab the brake servo. We're right here. Grab our power steering reservoir, radiator C, and then our water tank. And then we go to our electronics. We'll get our battery. I don't think we need, other than the fuses, guy, this guy. All right, what kind of fuses we need? We need 4 A's and 1 C. 4, 1 C. Alright, we need a C, a B, an A, and another A. So 2 A's and 1 of each of the other ones. And then, oh, actually, let's go ahead and buy the top. We need the cover too. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and start working on this engine. We'll take all this out. We have a couple pistons that we can take out, but I mean, I don't think I can use this engine, but we'll take everything off. We will, can I go ahead and take the engine parts off? I can. Oh, okay, we got all the pistons with con rods. That's great. Too bad we can't reuse them though, unfortunately. No big deal. Would be nice if you can repair these, right? Won't even give me the option to repair those. It's like once they're broken, they're broken. Crankshaft. V8 OHV engine block. See, I don't know if that's going to count. Let's go ahead and do our create a new engine. We gotta find our V8 OHVs here. I think that's it. Just make sure that is the right one. Our V8 2-carb OHV engine. Oh, no, 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 no. V8 2-carb OHV engine. Supercharged. Ah, so we can use that one. Okay. V8 2-carb OHV engine supercharged. Boom. Alright, let's see if we can repair some pieces. Oh, well, unfortunately we can only repair 2 pieces. Kind of a bummer. And one of them is not the engine block, which kind of stinks because we kind of wanted to do that. But anyways, alright, let's... Oops, I don't know why we're rotating it. Alright, so we need a V8 engine block. V8 OHV engine block, sorry. So let's go ahead and get that. V8 OHV. There we go. We're going to go ahead and grab our pistons and our piston and con rods. With our piston rings, we'll need 8 of those. We'll get 8 of those. And then we need rocker arms. Or sorry, rod caps. We need rod caps. We are going to need rocker arms later, but we're going to do just the bottom half here. Crankshaft bearing cap. There we go. And I think we need 3 of these, so we'll see. There is our V8 OHV crankshaft. And our pistons with our con rods. Let's go ahead and get these installed here. Here. rod caps. Oh yeah, we only needed 3 crankshaft bearing caps. Look at that. These guys in here. Bum, bum, bum. Almost done with this. Then we're going to need our V8 OHV oil pan and our V8 OHV oil filter. And then we'll be done with the bottom half here. So let's grab our oil pan and our oil filter. Here's our V8 OHV oil filter. V8 OHV oil pan. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and take care of this transmission stuff first, because we are going to need to just fix these. Get the flywheel, clutch plates, pressure plates, and then our release bearing. Alright, now we can rotate this bad boy over. We can start on the front here. We'll need our camshaft, power steering pump, fuel filter, ignition coil, alternator. Let's go ahead and grab our electronics here. Ignition coil B, our alternator, and our spark plugs. We're also going to need ignition wires. I think it's just for a V8, but we'll hold off on that for now. We'll make sure we get the right thing. A little bit notorious with getting ahead of myself, trying to get things done. Camshaft for a V8 OHV, V8 power steering pump, and a fuel filter. Alright, so we are in the engine section. Let's go ahead and grab our camshafts for our V8 OHV. Fuel filter would be next, if it's alphabetically, and it is. Then our power steering pump for V8. We also going to need a cam gear for a V8 OHV. And then I think we're going to need a timing chain for V8 OHV. Somewhere right there. There it is, V8 OHV. And then our timing cover for a V8 OHV is right there. And of course I went ahead and just bought a whole bunch of things that I didn't actually check and see if we needed, so we'll see if it works. It should though. I've built these V8 engines before. Hopefully I didn't mess them up. There should be there's our timing chain and our timing cover. There we go. Nailed it. Alright. Next up, we've got our water pump and our crankshaft pulley. We're already here in the water pump section. Let's go ahead and grab that. We'll tab over back to our crankshafts. V8 OHV crankshaft pulley. Man, I hope this is the right one. Then we need our supercharger water pump pulley. Going to be in the S's, where our serpentine belts are also. Oh, serpentine belt B, V8 OHV, that's what we needed. There we go. There's our serpentine belt B right there. Sweet. All right. There goes that. And then I think we are kind of stuck where we're at right now, so let's go ahead and get our ignition distributor. That's going to be in the electronics department. Ignition distributor A. We'll need our rotor, and we'll need our distributor cap, and then we'll go back to our body parts, or sorry, our car parts, and not forget our clips. We are going to need 2 B clips. to put this guy together. This is the rotor, then we have the distributor cap, then we have these little clips. And if you don't put these clips on, this game likes to yell at you. So if you guys are doing this, don't forget the clips. All right, now we need 2 engine heads for a V8 OHV. I like this part. These are the big, hefty parts. Get to throw on there. Engine head for our V8 OHV. It's also where we get to put our spark plugs in too, and our exhaust manifolds. V8 OHV exhaust manifolds. Let's not forget those. There they are. We'll get this side together, and then we'll get these spark plugs in, and then we'll figure out what ignition wires we need before we start tackling the valve push rods and rocker arms, because as we all know, if you've seen any of my other streams, when I go to rebuild a V8 engine, that is like by far my favorite. And yes, I am being facetious. Alright, we'll get this engine head mounted in there, and then we'll go ahead and put our exhaust manifold on. I think this thing was going to push out 300 some horsepower. Is that what I think it said? 370? I think that's what it said, 370. That's going to be pretty nice. Alright, let's, and there's our ignition wires. V8 ignition wires. We were right in thinking that. Alright, let's go ahead and get our, all the way at the very end, we'll go ahead and grab our rocker arms first actually. So because we have 8 cylinders, there's 2 rocker arms per cylinder, so we're going to need 16 rocker arms and 16 valve push rods. Where are they? There they are. Nothing special, right? Yep, regular valve push rods. There we go. This is hard to see these guys because of the oh, I love this part. As you can tell, my favorite part. It's so hard to see. Okay. Get the rocker arm in there. All right, now to the other side. Oops. Whoops. There we go. Valve push rods are in. Rocker arms are almost done. Once that's done, then we get the real fun part of putting the supercharger and the rest of the engine together, which I'm super excited about. And then we'll take it off the engine stand. We'll put it in the truck. Replace those body panels. We'll figure out how to get that candy apple red color. And hopefully have a pretty sweet looking truck. Okay, rocker arms are in. We need an engine cover head A and an engine cover head B. Alright, there's our A for our V8 OHV, and then our B is just your regular one right there. Supercharger intake manifold, V8 OHV. V8 OHV. All right, let's go to our S's for our supercharger intakes. There we go. V8 OHV, and then I think that's our supercharger with the V8 OHV right there. So I'll go ahead and snag that guy. Our supercharger, yes. There's a belt here. Supercharger serpentine belt. There it is. Put that guy on there. I think we are... Oh, we do have another belt down here. Serpentine belt A. Yeah, that's what I thought. Serpentine belt A. Yeah, they like to flip that one around. And then we have two carburetors, I think, up top. 4-barrel carburetors. So we'll go ahead and get rid of the... Oh, there they are. These are just your standard round scoop air filters, so that's going to be in the S's. There we go, scoop air filters. 1, 2, and for the big boy. Where are you, air scoop? Where is it? Air scoop? That is air scoop, right? Air scoop V8. What am I missing? Air. Am I not seeing it? Oh, there it is. It's backwards. It's literally hiding it. Oh my gosh. You game are ridiculous. All right. There we are. We are done with our V8 engine. We're going ahead and take it off and put it in this bad boy right here. Yes, look at that. Thank you, Engine Crane. You are amazing. How about that? That is gnarly looking. Let's go ahead and lift it up. We'll get our starter on there. And our, actually, let me just double check and make sure we have the right parts going on. We did repair our gearbox, so that's good. And I think we need a V8 starter, of course. Front exhaust pipe, V8 OHVC, so we do need our starter. Let's grab that first, and then we'll go to our parts for our exhaust. Front exhaust pipe. Front exhaust pipe. V8 OHVC, I think, right? It was a C. V8 OHVC, there it is. Get that guy in there. Front exhaust pipe C. Front exhaust pipe C, and then we got our drive shaft. Did we replace our drive shaft? Did we fix? We did not fix our drive shaft. All right, no big deal. We will just buy one. And that is all she wrote for the internal parts for our, for the engine and the suspension and everything. Let's go ahead and top off all the fluids here. Sure is a way to fill up the fluids faster. Maybe that should have been a skill instead of running around. Or maybe add it to the running around section. You move faster, as well as refuel things faster. I don't know. All right. And then our last but not least, our radiator. Alright, let's get these body parts off. Old rusted body parts. And we are definitely going to go with some some aftermarket parts. I'm sorry. Definitely getting some aftermarket parts on here because I think if we're already going with a gnarly V8 supercharged build, we're going to go ahead and go all out and get the nice body parts here. Let's get some license plates really quick. What kind of license plate we need? Wyoming looks cool. Oops. Gotta have body panels to put the things on. Alright, so we got our bumper. We'll get our lights. Alright, and then our other body parts. We don't need the front bumper. Oh, the hood is definitely going on last, that's for sure. Alright, let's not move the car. Oh, I didn't take the headlight off, or I didn't take that rear light off. Silly me. There we go. That's what I was trying to go for. Right tail light, fender. Left tail light, fender, and then we'll just work our way around the car here. The truck, sorry. Get our doors on, our mirror. Oh, we're almost there. Oh, wait a minute. The V8 engine is going to be inside the hood. Oh, look at that. It's not going to be coming out of the hood. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. Oh, well. Now it's more like a sleeper truck. It's not going to know what power it has until somebody pops open that hood. Yeah, look at that. It hides the V8 engine. Huh. No one knows that there's a beast of an engine underneath that thing. Oh, well. All good. No big deal. We got the front license plate on? We do not. There's our front license plate right there. Good old Wyoming. And let's go ahead and move it to the test path. We will get the headlights and the tires balanced. Tires are good. That lamp looks pretty decent. That one looks pretty decent too, actually. Alright, and let's hit it on the test pass. Let's see what this sounds like. Oh, what is it missing? Oh, the radiator fan. Ooh. Okay. That's new. Didn't know there was a radiator fan that had to be put in there. Kind of makes sense, I guess. Alright, let's get that radiator fan in there and let's start this bad boy up. Sorry about that. I didn't think the radiator fan was kind of makes sense. Does need to be needed. Alright, now let's do this. Yes, I want to do the test path. I mean, it kind of sounds pretty nice. Not bad. Not bad. And then all right. Of course that's good to go. What'd you expect? All right, let's go ahead and rip out this front seat. We are going to need to put in nice steering wheel and 2 nice seats. So let's go to the interior shop. I'm thinking leather seats. We want some old school looking seats like these probably. Those would look pretty nice. Atlanta seats. I don't think we can put Atlanta seats in there. I think that's kind of specific to that. And then let's go with a... yeah, steering wheel 7 looks pretty nice. And then we'll grab that black leather seat right there. Oops. We need the interior part. Yes. Right seat. Yeah, we can add those in. All right. And what about the steering wheel? Steering wheel 7. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks nice. All right. To the paint shop. Let's see if we can't get this candy apple red color that people were requesting last time. So there's our red. We'll go ahead and pick that. Let's go to the chrome side. Oh, there we go. That's more of a kind of a candy apple red right there. So we'll select the chrome, and then let's see if we can't get the... so the metalness is going to have to be pretty dark. The roughness is... oh, that's just chromy. I just realized that sounded like crummy. That's just chromy. What about saturation here? Is that going to brighten it? That looks like it's going to probably, yeah, it's not going to saturate it as much. Brightness? Oh, okay. All right. There's our brightness. That's going to affect more of the candy appleness. Okay, so there's our... that's kind of like a candy apple red almost. I like that right there. We'll go with a 5. Okay. And let's just see what kind of liveries we got. Okay, we got liveries. We got black liveries. Ooh, that's kind of cool. The black with the candy apple. That does accent the wheels quite a bit. We got stripes. We got a black stripe down the middle. Ooh, I like that too. I like just the rails on the truck bed and the lettering. That looks really nice. 6. What is 6? Oh, there's our candy apple red right there. Okay, let me... shoot, let me try and match that up, I guess. That's... boy, that's hard to match. But that's not... that's just dark. It's just a dark black color. Okay, so it just reset. Okay, so it just counters the color of the liver. Okay, all right, never mind. We'll just stay with our red. Our original red, which I think was at 85. We'll get rid of. We'll do the, yeah, we'll do that. That black livery there. That looks pretty sweet. All right, we're painting it. Yeah. Okay, let's put it on the dyno. I just want to see what sort of dyno test this guy's going to be on. I think it said 370 horsepower. Ooh, factory horsepower 498. I'm completely wrong. It's good sound. It's good sound. Yeah, nothing changed. 498 horsepower. That's pretty gnarly. All right, let's move her outside. And let's take a good look at her in the sunlight. And by sunlight, I mean like outside. Swap it with the Bolt Reptilia. Get that thing out of here. Ooh, there she is. There she is. There's our beautiful candy apple red Salem 1500 XL with the sleeper engine. the V8 2-carb supercharger no one knows about. Actually, you know what? Can I go to a drag strip? I think there's a speed track. Yeah! Let's take the Salem down the speed track. Let's do it. We'll do that. We'll do that and then we'll end it. We'll see what happens. This looks pretty interesting. I'm excited about this. This was actually a pretty fun build, especially for a I do have the Skyline, the Starline, you mean? Yeah, I did rebuild a Starline too. I put some performance parts in there. Hello, McLovin, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't see your comments. It didn't pop up. Okay. Wow. All right, let's do this. Oh my God, this is amazing. I love this truck. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, yes. 260, 262, 265. Can we get 270? Can we get 270? Come on, yeah. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we died. Wow. Wow, 269 kilometers is the top speed. I could have swore we got 270. 0 to 270 in, I don't know, maybe 25-ish seconds. But 270 to 0 in like half a second thanks to that fence. So I think that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Let's go back to the garage. Wow, that was amazing. That was a lot of fun. I like that. We are definitely taking the Lamborghini on on that one when we finish it. That was awesome. Oh man. Oh, wow. I didn't think it was going to be that fast, but 498 horsepower, and you could probably get aftermarket parts for it too. I am curious. I'm going to go to the store and see what sort of aftermarket performance parts you can get for that bad boy. As soon as this screen will load. There we go. All right. Yeah, let's check out this tune-up store really quick. What do we have here? So we can swap out alternators, carburetors, engine heads. Yeah, I knew you could swap out the engine heads here. V8 OHV exhaust manifolds, fuel filter, fuel pump. That's obvious. Our ignition wires will give us a little bit of extra horsepower. Ignition coils, distributor, okay. Intake manifolds. Oh, you can put pistons in here. Okay. Power steering pumps, all right. But not for, wait, yes, for a V8. Okay, I don't see a supercharger that you can upgrade. You can only put throttles in here. All right. Well, shoot, not bad. Clutch pressure plate, flywheel, the clutch plate, so you can swap out. Wow, that gives you a lot of performance. That flywheel gives you 3.25% base. That is insane. Front exhaust pipe, V8 OHV. I think that's just for a certain one. I don't know if that's a specific. You gotta... Okay, so you can't really... So you can do middle mufflers on this guy. It's about the only thing you can do. There's no V8 OHV rear muffler that you can swap out here. Wow. That is impressive. That is very impressive. We you know, maybe another stream we'll swap out all these pieces. We do have a camshaft, excuse me, that we can swap in there. Our carburetor, Yeah, of course, if we do that, we are probably going to have to put some racing tires or some slick tires on there to give it a little bit more grip. Those off-road tires just aren't quite cutting it. But anyways, guys, that will be the end of this stream. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for Sunday. Sunday will probably be sometime in the morning between 10 and 11 is when I will go ahead and stream the rebuild of the Lamborghini. So until then, you guys enjoy your weekend, stay safe, and I will catch you on the next stream.